Welcome to the foundation section of The Art of the Pickup, Tactics and Techniques. A complete video guide covering routines useful in meeting and picking up women. In these videos are some of the best and most consistently successful routines which have been compiled for you into a very structured and easy to follow format. These are the workhorses used by real-world instructors and other master pickup artists around the world. In most cases, there was a focus on choosing routines that have the broadest appeal, and we've done our best to credit the original sources, ensuring they are presented to you in the most helpful and authentic way. In some cases, we may use language which you may not be familiar with. To help you better follow along, we've provided a video glossary of various terms and phrases. The glossary can be found on all DVDs in this set. To start you off, we will introduce you to an acronym you may have heard or be aware of, PUA, which is short for Pickup Artist. Although we're not necessarily encouraging that you become an all-out PUA using the routines we have to share with you, the term will be used throughout these videos as a reference to the person running the routines. You need not become a full-fledged PUA to utilize the routines for yourself, but the more routines you get under your belt, the better your overall game will be. We want you to have great game. In our first DVD set, The Art of the Pickup, we provided you the basis for beginning your journey into success with women. To expand your success, we now provide you with a virtual library of what are known as routines. Routines are set, predefined interactions which are geared to creating certain reactions in women, specifically that of interest to you and optimally increasing attraction to you. Routines are not entire interactions, but smaller pieces of an overall interaction. It is not possible to anticipate an entire interaction from start to finish, but the routines in these videos are reliable enough to be repeated within typical interactions and garner certain expected results. We offer you these videos as a means to expand your arsenal of tools that you use in your game. Having a repertoire of good routines is the bread and butter of good game. They are what will help you replicate success. They will help you avoid awkward silences and mind blanks. They will teach you what women like to talk about. They will demonstrate the kinds of things naturally charismatic people do. Which brings us to a big caveat. Having game is not just spitting out routines. There is much, much more to it. Proper delivery, calibration, having an attractive identity, physical escalation, genuineness, creating your own style, and much more. All good PUAs have all of these areas mastered, in addition to having a formidable arsenal of routines in their heads. These areas are covered in detail elsewhere, such as our DVD set, The Art of the Pickup, creating your own style with the routines you choose. You will notice that there are a wide variety of styles included in the routines in these videos created by a wide range of people, many of them experts we know personally. They run the gamut from smooth to genuine to funny to the borderline absurd. All of these have been field tested and proven to work by various PUAs in the field. It is up to you to hone in on what works for you. What you say, how you behave, and how you dress should all meld into one congruent whole. Your routines back up your behavior, which supports the identity you've chosen and are dressed for, and so on. For the best results with these routines, find the routines that best highlight the identity you want to create out of the best parts of yourself and focus on mastering those. Don't be afraid to experiment. They are not gospel. Tweak and change them to make up your own versions. Come up with completely new ones yourself. Be creative. The material we've provided is very good. The format within is routines, but these routines aren't all that's possible. You can and should invent your own routines. It would be more logical to say you should make up your own routines, and you probably have routines already in the form of stories you tell frequently, or things you do frequently. And in these videos, we will give you a step-by-step process for how to do just that. All the best guys have unique routines that only they use because they fit perfectly to them as an individual. You should ultimately aspire to do the same. We hope these videos will not only arm you with the routines, but more importantly, inspire you by showing you concrete examples of what works and help you create routines on your own which will enhance your success with women. Before we go on, it's important to introduce a concept which you may not already be aware of. When we refer to something as being in the field, we mean anywhere out in the real world where women can be found, and not just a theoretical discussion of what is possible. The field is where all of these routines have been proven, and any routines you make on your own after learning how from these videos must be tested, or else all you have is unproven ideas or theory. The field is the final determination of what will work for you. Any other terms we may refer to which you may not be familiar with can be found in the glossary section of this DVD. In our first DVD set, The Art of the Pickup, we showed you the big picture of how to be more successful with women. We covered the most important elements of the pickup process and provided you the groundwork of what most men who are successful with women already know. Now, with our follow-up, tactics and techniques, we share with you the specific routines and material you can use within pickups to supplement that incredible knowledge. To understand all of these routines and material in this video series, it is important to understand the stages of pickup and the proper context that any given routine is best used in. The most distinct stages of pickup are openers, transitioning from openers to attraction, transitioning from attraction to comfort, and finally seduction. Openers are the actions and words necessary to initiate an interaction with a woman or the group she's in. Openers set the stage for how the interaction might follow through. Different kinds of openers are useful for different kinds of situations, and we will describe them all throughout this video series. The types of openers are direct, indirect, funny, and negs. Transitioning from openers to attraction is vital to smoothly shift your initial opener towards generating attraction. Opening is the beginning, but creating attraction is the goal, and getting to that step works best with a smooth transition. Attraction is the key ingredient to the recipe of pickup. Without it, nothing else will be possible, and you will be swimming against the stream unless you know how to create attraction. Without attraction, you can't get away with very much, but with it, almost anything will be possible, and it will pave the way for you the rest of your pickups going smoothly. Transitioning from attraction to comfort is necessary to understand, or it will be awkward for you to actually capitalize on the attraction you've created. Sometimes when a woman becomes attracted to you, she will do the work for you to create an opportunity to transition into comfort, but you can't depend on that and must be prepared to take the necessary steps moving things forward. Comfort is the stage in the pickup after attraction has been created, but before the sexual component has come into the picture. It is where the girl will build a trust in you and be comfortable in your presence. Attraction and opportunity alone are not useful unless they are bound by comfort. Seduction is the final step. It is when you are alone and isolated with the girl and the possibility of sex is real. This is the stage that will establish the basis of how the relationship will continue, or if it will even continue at all.